I've been doing martial arts for 26, almost 27 years now. Started when I was 10 years old. I'm not the tallest adult, so you would imagine that I probably wasn't the tallest child. And I was a victim of bullying as well, as many other individuals are and were back then. Martial arts gave me that confidence that I needed to be able to just live in society and just be able to move about in day-to-day life. Even though I was afraid of the bullies, I was always a lot more afraid of my mom. So I realized I had to get the grades, I had to do what I needed to do. I never allowed peer pressure to influence me, but it did become increasingly difficult to be able to function going to school and hanging out in tough neighborhoods, growing up in Detroit, without having some sort of a martial art training or something where I could defend myself. So I found martial arts, or I don't know if martial arts found me, but I was blessed to be able to start training. I started training informally. Basically, one of my friends, his parents were able to afford to put him through martial arts training, and he would come back home and he would work with me with techniques he learned in class. He didn't like it as much. It was something for him to do. He didn't appreciate it. But I got an immediate appreciation for it. I loved it, and I was so excited and inspired by the ability to be able to even do that and learn. And I just made sure that I always stayed with it and I stuck with it, even when he had stopped. I met Grandmaster Franklin some years later, and everything just kind of took off from there. My instructor was very passionate about it, and he was like my father figure. A lot of kids in Detroit grow up in, not everybody, but in broken homes where maybe there's just one parent or single parent homes. And a lot of times a martial art instructor, whether it be for a father figure or even just a mentor, a lot of times those individuals are there to be able to keep you on track, make sure that you stay out of trouble, and be able to inspire you and encourage you. So he was that for me. And martial arts, once I really started to delve into it and get serious about it, it was something that it just took over my life. I would go home, I would practice in my backyard, practice in my front yard, I practiced in my basement, and I just kind of stuck with it and kept on doing it and kept on doing it over time. And as I started to, get older, I started to pick up other art forms, learning weapons and learning different ways to be able to train my mind and my body, and learning a few different martial art styles along the way. I love it just as much now as I did when I was a child, and I think that it's just a tremendous blessing for me to be able to have the opportunity to wake up every day and do something that I love and enjoy doing by sharing something so powerful and so inspirational to people all over. For those who are not training in the martial arts right now, do yourself a favor, train in the martial arts. Hopefully it's here at Sudo Thai, but make sure that you involve yourself in some type of training. It's so healthy for the mind, for the spirit, for the body. It gives you so much confidence. It gives you so much focus, so much motivation, so much passion, and so much purpose. So hopefully we'll see you on the mats here at Sudo Thai. I'm glad I was able to share a little bit of my story with you. Hopefully I can share a little bit of my knowledge. Thank you again.